Hello YouTube, what's growing? This is Rob's Yard for the first time on YouTube. Just taking you guys on a quick tour of what I got going on back here. Right here would be a variegated lemon, pink variegated lemon. Swinging around to my left, I got a tropical snow peach. Seems to be growing pretty well, growing pretty good. Had about 40 fruit on it, but some kind of fungus got a hold to the fruit and had to pluck them all off. Moving down, we got another tropical snow peach. Same issue. Had to pluck them all off. Again, another tropical snow peach. Not growing as fast as the other two. I actually chopped some of it back just to see what it would do. So it's sprouting out again. Moving on down, we got the Florida King peach. Growing very well. Didn't give me any fruit this year, but it gave me a lot of flowers, but I guess I needed more bees, I guess. And back over here in the corner, I got a Thompson seedless grape. Just growing, it's growing okay. Nothing big. Moving right along, we got a Moro blood orange. Seems to be doing pretty well, but I haven't had any fruit yet. I only had it a couple of weeks. Moving on, I got a brown turkey fig. When I got it 3-4 weeks ago, barely had leaves on it, but I got it on clearance over at Walmart. Now it's starting to put out leaves. Looking for good things out of it. Moving along, we got a flameless seedless grape. Putting out some grapes. Not in bunches, but putting some grapes out. Lots of foliage. So that's okay, I guess. Moving back around, we got a little rose bush down there. Let me bag up a little bit for you guys. I got 2 pear trees potted in a raised bed. Growing real pretty good. Right here on my right, I have a Ayers pear getting on up there. It only had a couple pears on it, but I guess the birds knocked them off. Next to it, I have a Moonglow pear. Put it in there with it about 2 months ago because I had a bartlett bare root tree in there. For some reason, it grew for a couple of months and then just died off. I'm starting to think it may have just drowned in there. I guess, I don't know. But moving on, look at that. 2 apple trees. On the right is a Red Delicious. On the left is a Mileage Delicious. Got apples, y'all. I know y'all see them. Let me get up on it for you. Look at that. Won't be long. That's the red. Not the Red Delicious, but the Mileage. That's the Red Delicious. Got a couple up there. Something happened to the leaves up there. I don't know. I think it broke. Got a couple of them sticking off in there. Hiding out. But moving on, I got a Ian Shine apple tree in a pot. It's growing pretty good. I keep getting buds, but the fruit's just not setting on them. You can see a few buds in there. Up there, right there. I had some on this side. I don't know what happened to them. Guess they done fell off. Bagging off a little bit. That's the Ian Shine in a pot. Next to it, another Thompson grape. Getting some yellow leaves on it for some reason. I don't know what's causing that. It had some grapes on it, but I guess the birds plucked them off. I haven't seen them. I didn't see them on the ground or anything, so I guess birds or the squirrel got hold to them. Next to that, I got wild strawberry in the basket. Just trying something. I'm not organic's best, Martin Grashier, but I'm trying, Martin. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Trying to see some buds off in there, but they just don't do what yours do. Moving on. I've been having this thing for almost 6 months to 8 months, and that's the best it's doing. I don't think I'm mess with that no more. Moving on down the fence line, another Concord grape. Got some grapes right there, but they don't look inviting. Moving on down the line. Same thing. Leaves turning yellow. I don't know why. Moving on down the line. Another wild grape. Not a grape, but wild strawberry bush. Let me show you. Right there. Moving on. Look at that. Either it was ripe, that's a plum, or a bird came by and knocked it over. Let's see. No, I think it just fell off. Pretty small though, but these guys right here, these are my plum trees. I got 2 in the box again, high density planting. The one on the right is a medley plum. They growing pretty good since all these used to be in pots. And when I put them in the ground, they shot off. One next to it is a Santa Rosa. So I'm waiting on next season to have some serious fruit. Because I had a few on here. The birds got hold to most of them. Me and my wife got to eat about 4 or 5 of them. So guess who lost in that deal? Moving on. Another great Thompson seedless. A lot of foliage, but no grapes. Don't know what happened. They had a lot of buds on it. I don't know what happened. Everything's an experiment. Over in this back corner, that's just a crepe myrtle. Just something I saw a couple summers back that was on sale for $3. Right here, I guess either too much sun or not enough water. Because it's never looked like this with these dead sticks in there, limbs in there. This is my mosquito plant though. Doing good. It was anyway. Moving on. Loquat trees. The one on the right, I've had it for almost 3 summers. Doing good, but when I moved here and planted it in the ground, I think he drowned. Because it was in the ground at first and I pulled it up and built the box, put it in the raised bed. But I think it was too late because it seemed like every 2 weeks I lose a branch. As you can see, I'm cutting them back. That's left on that one. Moving on, I just bought this one over at Houston Garden Center. It was half price, so I'm hoping it survived. But as you can see on the ground right here, at the house that was just recently built, they run the sprinkler system over there. It seems like 12 hours a day, and it keeps my side of the yard muddied up on this side of the house. So we have a serious issue with that. Keep calling the builders. They keep pushing it back. But anyway, moving on. I got 2 more plum trees. Again, when they went in the ground, they shot off. And these are on the left is a what is this? A black ruby king plum. And the one in the backside is another Santa Rosa. And both, they had a few plums, but it was a race for me and the birds. Birds won. Rob's yard took another loss. Moving around. I can't even remember what these bushes are, but they're not edible. They're just flowering bushes. Same thing in this green pot. Up here, 2 ivories. I forgot the name of them, but they doing pretty good. Moving along. You see it. Got fruit set all over it. That's my Meyer. My first Meyer lemon. I've had it from day one. Is what I got started with. cut it back a couple times. Frost got him last year, came back, looking good. Got about 30 pieces of fruit on there. I don't think the bird's gonna mess with those though. But moving on, back in the foreground, that's yucca palm tree. Needs some 10 11 care. Need to pull out some of that dead stuff. Not all that good with taking care of them, but I do my best. Moving on, we got a Cara red navel orange. I've had it a couple weeks now, maybe longer, and she's still doing good. All right, moving on again. I got another. This is an improved mild lemon. I've cut it back a couple times, and look what it's doing. The last time I cut it back, I think I cut it back almost down to 8 inches. Cut almost everything off of it. Look at it. It's popped out. Looking good. Right here in the front of it, I got another little strawberry bush off in there, and it's going pretty well. Haven't had no major strawberries on it yet, but I don't know. It's starting to shoot these little long tentacles. I don't know what do you call them. I got a couple of them on there, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Moving on, I found this guy at the 99-cent dollar store about a year ago. He was like 12 inches tall, maybe 10, but it's a golden Dorset apple. I think it's probably grown from seed, because not really impressive, but it's okay. Moving on, got another raised box on the ground, and I got 3 trees planted off of that. The 2 guys in the back are Tangelo tangerines. Got a few pieces of fruit on it, and the guy right here on your left in the front is a brown select, and he's probably got about 15 pieces on there. Looking good, dark green foliage. Hoping these guys get big, because I've had these guys. This is my second summer I've had these guys, and they always green, but they're not really getting as tall. Little tall, but not what I'm expecting. Moving around, I got these 2 pots. This one right here is avocado in the red pot, and that's a lila avocado. Next to it, a pomegranate, and it's a wonder variety, and they both seem to be doing okay. All right here in front of you is my Barbosa, or they say Acerola cherry, and I've put it in the ground about a week or 2 ago. It scared me a little bit at first, about a day or 2 after I put it in, because the bottom leaves turned yellow, and then I gave it a little more fertilizer, some more water, and it seemed like she's bouncing back. So it's supposed to be a super fruit, so I'm hoping for great things out of it. Okay, moving along. Right here is my blueberry planter, and I got like 4 plants in there. I have a Premier, 2 Brightwells, and 1 Tiff. They gave me some blueberries this season. Not enough blueberries, but they gave me some. Moving on, right here, fig tree, and it's a Celeste. And again, this is one of my longtime friends.